Hey guys, it's Tristan, and in this video today I'm going to be showing you how to feed your ants. So what you'll need is a bucket like this that's filled with like crickets or mealworms. Down there. And you can find these at pet stores. I usually get these at Petco. And you want to do this daily, so you might want to do this like every week and go get some, because feeding your ants, they eat a lot. What you will need to feed them to is a cricket, and you will need to freeze it inside like a tiny container, like I did right here, because it's kind of it's not really it doesn't really feel good to cut it when it's alive, so I'm gonna be cutting it off camera. All right. Okay, almost done. Okay, 2 pieces. Open the top, and I'm gonna give it to them. 1 piece there, and another piece there. You might want to move those actually. If you don't throw them into the right spot and you want to change it, you can just pencil and lightly move cricket. You want to make sure you expose the meat to the ants, and that's what the ants would totally love to eat. Shut the cap, and you clean up after you do it. Then you can watch. I also wanted to explain to this video of how the ants tell the others that there's food. So I have to wait a little. Looks like one of them just told the other that there's something's unfamiliar. You can go explore a little, and let's see if any of them find it. This might take them 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, just for, oh, that was quick, for them to find it. Once they find the meat, they're gonna run back to the colony, and they're gonna tell the others that there's food, and then they'll start to form a line, and they'll start to begin to eat. Let's see if any of them's gonna eat it. Nothing yet. This part takes patience, because they love to like eat it once they find it, but they have to find it first. Looks like one's going. Let's see if, oh, yep, that one found it. That was pretty fast, it looks like. A little more to the side, buddy. How can you walk right past the part that you usually go for? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Almost found it. Well, when that's going, my dad finally made the red acrylic. This means that the ants, he made it so there's no light, so the ants think it's completely dark, but we actually can see them now. It's way easier, and looks like they're starting to lay eggs again. The queens down there. They're not reacting to the light because that's pretty much the red acrylic's job, so queens are not going to react because they can't see through it. They think it's completely dark. So we have the good hand to see it, and it looks way better. See if, oh, Perfect timing. One of them has found it. Now what that one's going to do is it's going to go to the others and tell them that there's meat. So I'm going to tell you when that's going to happen. Soon there's going to be about like, I don't know, 5, 10, 7 minutes. There's going to be like tons of them on that cricket. So that's what this video is pretty much going to be about. Okay, so not a bad cut actually. I cut it perfectly. There you go, finally. One of them's eventually gonna have to go, and it's gonna go inside the nest. Somewhere about where those ants are, right there, inside of that tube. And they're gonna go to the queens, and they're gonna tell the queens and the other ants if there's food. Then they're gonna come back out, and they're gonna start attacking the cricket and eating it. Usually into the wild, if this was alive, it would be pretty hard for the ants to kill, and it could have went inside other and hurt the queens. So if it was inside the wild and this colony was huge, I actually had a story. When I was catching these ants, I realized that they used to have like cricket legs and they were taken to their nest, so I'm assuming they would hunt these inside the wild. If this was alive though and there was tons of ants, I'm sure they would have killed it, but right here, since the colony is still small, I'm cutting the crickets. Soon there's going to be 5 more, then 7 more, then 10 more. It's going to go on. Also, leave inside the comments below if you want me to do a live stream like this again, a video like this again of me giving them a mealworm, because they do love those pretty much too. Okay, that one looks like it's excited. It's running everywhere trying to find that food. Probably telling the others. Okay. If I was doing when I do these time lapse of these, they usually it takes a while for them to like finally get to the food, but it's really fun to watch the time lapse. And when I do videos like this, it's really fun because I can actually explain how they find it and what they do after. Let's see how it's going inside the red acrylic. There's definitely more at the entry of the nest, so that's pretty interesting. Because if I had a card and I was willing to look up, they would all run around because the light is kind of disturbing to them. So that would scare them off, and they would run. They would hide. So now here though, I can see them perfectly fine without them reacting, and it shows what they do inside their nest. They sure look happy with that cricket. Something other that makes me kind of mad is that YouTube, they would turn off the comments whenever I would show my face, so I gotta keep my face out of the videos now, so that's pretty much of a big bummer. But I can still maybe, I don't know, show my I can't show my head. That's the whole thing that YouTube does not want me to do, so maybe I can just, keep my head out the videos, and yeah. Wow, 4 of them on that cricket. So probably in about 10 more minutes, there's going to be a ton of them on there because they really love crickets like that. when I used to give them crickets, mealworms, stuff like that, they would like half the colony inside of here would like come out and attack it. It was a ton of ants. I'm hoping that I cut it enough that there was going to be so much meat for them to eat. Also, when you're cutting the cricket, when I cut the cricket, some of you don't really like me to show it, so I do it off the camera. But after I open the top right here, and I give them it. I open this from this because dropping it from here would be pretty hard. Oh, looks like one of them's on the cricket, attacking it. I think there's some underneath the cricket, not sure. Yeah, I just watched that one come from the side or underneath. There's definitely something. I'm wondering if it's eggs that they're guarding. I mean, right here, because something's there that they don't want us to know. I think we can, if the queens are gonna let us out. Oh, that's a queen right there. That is a queen right there. Right here, that's the queen. I mean, if that was exposed to light right there, she would not be like that. Let's see how they're doing here. They sure love crickets. I gotta do another video like this, but with a mealworm. See if they're gonna see which one they prefer most. Crickets have more body parts though that they can take off. I think they really like the legs because each time I see them trying to pull the leg into their nest instead of the whole body part. They really like the meat because when I grab the crickets after, a few days later, I see that there's no meat in them. It's just the shell, exoskeleton, including with the mealworms. Looks like they're coming, finally. That one right next to the rock looks like he's coming right to the cricket. Let's see if it's going to tell them. Oh, looks like they just told each other that there's crickets. I'm realizing that that ant's smaller than the other, but it looks like it's the only small one, so it could be, maybe, if I'm lucky, it's one of the ones that hatched from that pupa. There's a huge pupa the other day. I can't really seem to find it again, but if that's the smallest ant in the colony, and if it's light brown, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, newborn ants inside this colony are white or light brown, and then a few hours later they turn their actual color, so it's like impossible to tell which one was which. But right here, back to the nest, if you can see from the middle, from the entry to that tube, it looks like they're gonna be coming out of there really soon. Oh wow, good shot of that at the antennae. It's trying to pull the antennae off. The ants look super happy. So right here, usually the ants are going to go inside the, right, let me try pointing it out with a pencil. Right where they are right now, and they're going to start eating it, there, right there, like that one. And they're going to continue doing that until it's pretty much hollowed out. So this might actually take a few days. I'm showing you what it is like when they find the cricket, when I first give them a cricket that's not time-lapse. So it takes maybe a little while, but it's going to be good after. And I think unwanted tiny parts are going to be moved to their graveyard because it looks like that. Oh, I hope that's not... I think I killed at least one ant flooding the nest yesterday. I did not mean to do that. That sucks. But since it's ending December, when it hits spring, the eggs are going to come right back. Some ants don't hibernate, so they just lay eggs all year long. Rainy days, though, instead spring, I will be probably do a video of trying to find a queen ant because I need more of those. My favorite colony is Camponotus. That's carpenter ant. I think we have them living in our roof. I don't know if they're still there, but during this summer I saw a huge super major, I think. Oh, finally, they're starting to hoard. One's on the head, 3 of them's at the body. You can see, though, over the hours, there's more and more ants that come out. Oh, whatever that... There's like this white thing into the nest. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's like, right there. Yep, that right there. I don't know if those are eggs. The eggs look way more different, but they've been having those for a while, and I seen a pupae the other day. Before the flood, they were the ants inside this tube, and they were carrying something, and it looked so much like a pupa. Can I put 2? Like one side inside here, and the other right here. Let's see. At least my ants are happy. If you guys have any question about my ants or your ants, you can comment down below. I might be able to answer them. If you have any questions about the ant farm, though, I might put that inside the comments too, so I can give you the Tar Heel ants. Just to let you know, Tar Heel ants does not come with this right here. My dad made it yesterday out of Glowforge with, and it took a few tries, but with red acrylic, I believe. Gonna see if they're gonna come back out. So here, okay. My camera's like. I would be doing this in a live stream right now, but for some reason YouTube wants me to have 1,000 subscribers. That might take a while to get, so I'm gonna just be filming like this from now on. They sure are happy with that food though. But yep, that's mostly what I wanted to show you today, how they tell the others of how to eat food, the red acrylic, and how to freeze them, give them the food. And that would be it for today, guys. Bye.